What if I told you that the school that you choose for your children to go to in Surrey could define their future success, and the wrong choices could cost them opportunities that they'll never get back? You would probably want to know the best opportunities and options for schools in the entire municipality. If you're not careful when looking for a home, you might choose the most beautiful home in the wrong location. Once your child starts attending the school of the catchment of the home that you bought, transferring can be incredibly difficult, and you could end up with fewer options and less opportunity. But it doesn't have to be that way. In this video, I'll share the top ranked schools in the entire city of Surrey, exactly what makes them stand out, and the one mistake that I see so many parents and home buyers overlook that completely derail their children's educational futures. So stay with me as I break down the schools in the municipality of Surrey that you should be paying attention to. We're going to cover the top 3 elementary schools in the area, as well as the top high schools. Plus, I'm going to give you a simple tip at the end of the video to help you avoid a very common mistake we see so many people make. So if that sounds good, let's get right into it. You only get one chance to buy or sell your next home. Let's get it right. We've come to know so many families in the neighborhood in the past that bought their first home and didn't really plan to have a family. And of course, they bought these homes not thinking about the future, and they've ended up sending their kids to a school that's less than desirable. And I want to make sure I'm very clear here. There is a lot of less than desirable schools in the city of Surrey, as there is in the entire province. There's ones that excel and there's ones that don't. Getting this wrong is a huge mistake, because what ultimately ends up happening is these people, well, their kids are not getting the education that they deserve or that they want for them, and they're finding themselves having to move prematurely because they haven't planned out what it might look like long-term for that child's educational future. You don't want to move to a neighborhood only to find out later on, because you weren't planning on it at the time, that the school in the catchment that either your current child or a future child is ranked near the very bottom of the provincial averages. Of course, by then it's too late to fix the problem without uprooting your entire family and life. So let's try and help you get this right from the get-go, starting by talking about the top 3 elementary schools in the entire city of Surrey. 2 of these schools are located in the South Surrey neighborhood. Worth mentioning as well that when I'm sharing these schools, I'm not talking about private schools, I'm not talking about religious schools, I'm talking about available public schools that anyone can attend. And interestingly enough, 2 of the 3 on this list end up in the location of the South Surrey White Rock Peninsula. Here is number 3. First on our list is Rosemary Heights Elementary, a top choice for families in the South Surrey neighborhood. Built in 2008, Rosemary Heights shares a commitment to excellence as part of the Surrey School District. The school is known for its inclusive and welcoming atmosphere, and its vision, Rosemary Rockets, always shooting for the stars, captures its focus on building a compassionate and interconnected learning community. With a Fraser Institute ranking of 8.1 out of 10 and ranking 111th out of 932 schools in BC, Rosemary Heights stands out for its strong academic performance and dedication to holistic development. The Active Parent Advisory Council plays a huge role here, enriching the student experience through funding for outdoor classrooms and organizing cultural events like yoga and dance. For parents looking for a school that values academic success, leadership, and community connection, Rosemary Heights is a fantastic choice. Now that's number 3 in the entire municipality, and there is well over 100 elementary schools in the city of Surrey. So getting it right makes a lot of sense. For one that's not located in South Surrey, where the prices tend to be a little bit more expensive, I want to introduce you to number 2 on our list. Berkshire Park Elementary School is located at the 154 block of 94th Avenue in Surrey, BC, serving around 400 students from kindergarten to grade 7. Part of the Surrey School District as well, the school was established in 1989 and expanded in 2000 to meet the growing needs of the community. The school is known for its supportive environment and enriched programs, including the Challenge program and the multi-age cluster class, which cater to gifted learners with a focus on critical thinking and creativity. Berkshire Park emphasizes respect, responsibility, and safety through its code of conduct, helping students develop academically, socially, and emotionally. The school also features a forested outdoor learning space, offering students a connection to nature. Situated in a family-friendly neighborhood, Berkshire Park Elementary provides a well-rounded and engaging education for the children. Before I give you number 1 for the elementary schools, I want you to understand a little bit about the Fraser Institute and their ranking system, because it's kind of important to understand, especially when we're putting them in the context of the best schools in Surrey. School report cards are prepared and published by the Fraser Institute to offer detailed tables tables showing how well schools performed in academics over a number of years. By combining a variety of relevant, objective indicators of school performance into one easily accessible public website, the school report cards allow teachers, parents, school administrators, students, and taxpayers to analyze and compare the academic performance of individual schools in an attempt to answer the question, how are our schools doing? Or better said, what is the best school in Surrey? Now, the moment that you've been waiting for, let's talk about the #1 rated public elementary school in the entire municipality, which is Bayridge Elementary, located in South Surrey. Built in 1986, Bayridge has a long-standing reputation for excellence, with a Fraser Institute score of 8.7 out of 10 and ranking number 72 out of 932 both private and public schools in BC. It's no surprise that families flock to this school. What sets Bayridge apart is its incredible outdoor space and focus on providing a well-rounded education. Unlike many schools, it has just one portable, keeping most students in the main building. Outside, kids have access to 2 basketball courts, a fully fenced soccer field, an awesome playground, and plenty of well-treated areas for outdoor fun and exploration. With its motto, "We strive for excellence," Bayridge combines strong academics, a thriving community, and plenty of room to play, making it an unbeatable choice for families. Now that you have the top 3 public elementary schools in the entire municipality, we should really talk about secondary schools as well. Your kids are going to grow older and they're going to go to a secondary school. There's just over 250 secondary schools in the entire province of British Columbia, and the 2 on today's list are among the very best, all located in Surrey. Coming in #2 on our list is Fraser Heights Secondary School, located at the 160 block of 108th Avenue in North Surrey, BC, serving students from grades 8 to 12. Established in the year 2000, the school is known for its strong academics, including advanced placement courses in subjects like calculus, physics, and psychology, and its 2-year science academy in partnership with Simon Fraser University, which offers university-level credits. Fraser Heights also excels in extracurriculars, with provincial championship-winning badminton and volleyball teams and vibrant fine art programs in music and theater. The school fosters a diverse and inclusive community, offering over 50 student clubs and after-school language programs in Mandarin and Japanese. Following a $14 million expansion in 2014, the school now accommodates over 1,500 students in modern facilities, making it an excellent choice for families looking for academic rigor and a well-rounded high school experience. Fraser Heights has a ranking of 7.1 according to the Fraser Institute and comes in 58th place of over 250 secondary schools in the entire province. But if you're not looking to live in North Surrey and you want a little bit of a different community experience, especially a community that has at least 2 of the top 3 elementary schools in the entire municipality of Surrey, you can come to South Surrey and you can come to the #1 secondary school on our entire list, and that is Semiahmoo Secondary. Semiahmoo Secondary is a top-tier public high school serving grades 8 through 12. Established in 1940, it has a long history of academic excellence and is home to one of BC's oldest international baccalaureate diploma programs, recognized globally for its challenging curriculum. Semiahmoo has a Fraser Institute score of 7.2 and ranks number 55 out of over 250 secondary schools in BC, making it a strong academic choice for families. The school is also known for its award-winning music programs, including its renowned concert and jazz bands and a robust athletics program. Conveniently located beside South Surrey Athletic Park, it offers students easy access to top-tier recreational facilities. With a student body of over 1,500 and a faculty of over 120, Semiahmoo combines academic rigor with opportunities for personal growth. Its motto, Semiahmoo, "We are the future," reflects its commitment to preparing students for success in an ever-changing world. I promised you at the start of this video that I was also going to give you a really critical piece of advice on the #1 thing that I see people and their families screw up all the time, and that's not paying attention to the school catchment areas. School catchments can be drawn incredibly funny. As an example, there is schools in the Surrey School District that literally are built like triangles, meaning you could be on the very point of a triangle and finding yourself walking anywhere from 30 to 45 minutes just to drop your kid off at elementary school. When you're buying a home, you're going to want to take a look at those school catchments, see which school the home you're considering belongs to, and ensure that it is within your range or at least your expectations for accessibility. This brings up a great point as well, that if you are someone that's interested in finding a new home to live in Surrey and you want a copy of our 21 grants and rebates available to homeowners and buyers just like you can get a copy of that down below in the description. You don't want to miss this because it's basically free money. So now Now that you've learned all about schools, the best schools in the province, how to get the information for the schools that you're interested in, which will be below in the description of this video as well, I want to make sure that when you're choosing an area of Surrey, you know the absolute best locations and best neighborhoods in the entire municipality, because in fact, Surrey is one of the biggest municipalities in all of Canada. There's lots of great places and there's lots of places you should avoid. I'm going to dive in the next video to the best areas and neighborhoods in the entire city that you want to consider moving your family to. That video is coming up next, and I'll see you over there. Cheers. The big question for you in this video, though, is where to call home in Surrey. Obviously, it is a gigantic municipality. In fact, it is the 11th largest municipality in Canada, covering an area of over 316 square kilometers. So obviously, it is massive.